Hello, my name is Jamie Clash, and I will be your sort of documentary person, you know? So, yeah, basically, I got bored. I work in a documentary place. Wait, yeah, documentary place, as you can see here. Clash Studios, as you could tell over here in this sign that I'm facing. But yeah, this is a really very interesting place, and I'm very excited to bring you this documentary where we will tour EarthMC's America or USA is going to be where we are touring today. And yeah, it's very lovely. I've spent quite some time visiting around the area, but yeah, generally very, very impressive. I will be going on the tour with another player, and we'll meet him shortly. By shortly, I mean right now. Alright, hello, we are now in New York, as you can see, everywhere behind me. Yeah, we've got New York, all very, massive and very cool looking, but yeah, we are going to tour this, very, very quickly, because, we've got like 6 places to tour, and I do not really want to leave us hanging around here. So yeah, are we ready? Oh dear, I just accidentally pressed escape on the camera count. Whoops. So yeah, anyway, we are gonna walk through this way. Actually, we should look around first. So if the camera looks around, you can see we've got fancy buildings. We've got Lion King apparently, and we've got a map of New York. Very majestic. We've got NewArk suburbs. We've got Long Island up there. We've got Bronx, etc., etc. City Hall. All just very, very exciting. Now, I don't know if I like remember this or something, but I'm fairly sure I went towards this direction during the intro. I can also see a quite confused player in the background as well. He's over there. He's quite confused, but yeah. Now we are gonna walk towards this place. I know it's very confusing why I can only move one character at once. It's because, well, I can only move one character at once. So you are going to watch me just walk down this. Oh, you can't see me anymore. Time to catch up. Alright, so basically we are going to look around. So yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I should come over here to just like show off a few shops around here. We've got Times Kmart, or 1 times squared, as you can see here. In the back of me over here, we've got a Laured's Witchery shop, and down here in the sign it says proudly, "We sell haste too." Okay then. So yeah, if we go on walking this way, if I could just like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk off and have the camera follow me. Over here, we have some sort of tall building. I'm actually quite new to this place, so I actually do not know what this is, but it seems very nice. I mean, we've got some beautiful texture around here. Oh my god. Yeah, we've got a person joining us right now, so I guess I'm just gonna message him, the Dominate 17? No, Jurginator, hello, making a documentary. Anyway, so yeah, I guess he's part of this now. But yeah, back to my main account. So yeah, we've got another fancy building over here. We've got some nice smooth stone and stripped birch logs. Hello. Yeah. I like how it integrates these leaves into the thing. The building. Also, just saying, the glass panes just look very good. But yeah, let's not get sidetracked. We're gonna go off in this direction towards some very should I say massive buildings over here. And the player we just saw decided to get out of our way then. Even though we are basically one person, but yeah. Ooh, I actually didn't see this during oh, I guess someone has decided to. Okay then. Anyway, as I was saying, this building is really peculiar. It looks like a triangle actually. But if we just look in the base of that, it looks very nice. We've got some nice coral going on down there, and then that moves me to this glass building over here. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what it is. We might want to like walk up to it and see what it says. It actually doesn't even have a sign. It doesn't even have a base floor actually. So I don't know what to speak of this. But yeah, on the right you can see a another cool building. I'm gonna walk up to the front door, and you can kind of tell what it is. It's a museum, very exciting. And then behind us, we've got John Alt's Tower. Apparently that's a place. I don't know. I don't live in America in real life. I don't know whether these buildings are real or not. But considering we've just been interrupted by a guy called John Alt, I would assume that he's, doesn't own the building in real life. I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh yeah, I just accidentally whacked the camera with a diamond sword. But anyway, yeah, very nice. We are going to hop into an interview right. Okay, I did not expect for this to pop up when I pressed record, but we are recording. So now we are going to interview LandynGunderfan. Is working on his New York City project apparently, and yeah, we are going to interview him right now on Discord. So yeah, let's begin. So first off, question 1, rank of the player. So let's just go. What is your rank on the server? Citizen. That sounds more normal. Citizen, like, I don't know, builder, etc. And then we'll just ask him that, and then we'll ask him how long. Okay, he's your, good old citizen on, a New York citizen. He wants to be a builder though. As you can see here in his picture, he does seem like quite the builder. Now, let's ask him the next question. How long have you been in your city? So we are expecting like, I don't know, 1 month, 2 months, half a year, I don't know. And then we are going to ask after that, why did you join this city? Like 1 week, so quite quite new to the city, but yeah. So why did he join the city? Because okay. So he answered, because he loves New York in real life in general. Most people do, because it's cool. It's got lots of skyscrapers. Oh, wrong shot. I just wanted to click on this. Yeah, as you can see, pretty modern stuff. So yeah, very good. What do you like most about this city? And then we are going to ask after that, what makes New York, because why not? I mean, it's better than copying straight off my list. So yeah, his answer, he most likes the skyscrapers and the high population. And what makes New York different from other cities, in your opinion? So we're just gonna ask him what makes New York different, because yeah, if you think about it, all cities are, well, cities. So what makes them want to, like, what makes them feel that New York is like that much different, that makes them want to join? Or maybe it's just the skyscrapers and the high population. I mean, it's quite a similar question. And then we will ask him, ooh, this one's deep. And no, I did not come up with this one, but it's just really deep, I think. I just copied off online. What? Nope, definitely not copyrighted. It's just a question. At least I hope so. Yeah. Do you think a city is defined as a collection of, wait, we'll just pause here. So he has been obsessed with New York City since 3rd grade in 2013. Oh god. I'll just put my mouse over there so you can't see the year. Data must be protected. So I have to say, it's a thing of beauty with all of its diverse skyscrapers. So yeah, kind of similar to this one, but it does let us know deeper into why he has joined New York City. Now, we will continue a really deep question. Do you think a city is defined as a collection of buildings, or a collection of people? And then we'll just add, this is deep. Yeah, so we'll just ask that. Do you think a city is defined as a collection of buildings or a collection of people? This one should be a short answer. And then we'll just ask a collection of people, and then let's see what he adds on to that. And then we'll ask, have you explored the whole of your city? And are you happy in it? A collection of people. Why do you think Venice is one of the world's most populous cities, having no skyscrapers at all? Exactly, it's the people. Now we're just gonna send this question. I was gonna answer to that, but that would make the whole interview thing very weird. And yeah, this is kind of like a rhetorical question, so I'm not gonna answer that. I'll leave you to do the answering. And I think that is the last question of the day. Let's wait for him to answer, and then we shall see. I've explored a lot of it, and I'm very happy in New York City, despite the fact that I have no residence. Okay then. So yeah, throughout this interview, we've learned quite a lot from your average New Yorker in EarthMC. Most things they like is the skyscrapers, high population, and yeah, they are also very obsessed with New York City. I hope it's at a normal obsession level and not the ridiculous kind. So yeah, thanks for your time, and I hope you find a residence, because in New York City. And yeah, we hope they find a residence in New York City because, well, if you have a high population, but you don't have residence, yeah, I think they're gonna go south quickly. So yeah, hope LandynGunderfan has taught you something about New York City. And yeah, we will go straight to NewArk next, which is basically New Jersey, but I don't know. I don't live in America. Don't ask me American geography. Okay, then let's wait for him to reply one last time, and then we'll stop this interview. I'm also going to add music in the background of this, otherwise it will be very boring. Oh look, he answered. A word of creativity. Whenever you build a house in creative mode, try making aquarium floors. That is quite cool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next interview. Hopefully something weird doesn't pop up when I... And welcome to New Jersey. And we are going to tour this place as well. I actually personally have not been here. So yeah, if we come ahead and look at the map, it's basically exactly the same as New York, except it doesn't have the New York sort of labels. So yeah, that's very exciting. Now if we look at the first building we see when we spawn, we see the Oculus train station. And yeah, very interesting actually. If we delve deeper into the train station, because I've never been in here before, so yeah, very interesting. We've got chest monster here. I mean, is it really a chest monster if you like keep signs on them? Like this one says concrete only. I don't know if that counts as chest monster, but yeah. Ooh, I found something interesting in front. So if I could just follow myself over here, we could see the sunflowerism ritual sword. And apparently they're selling one sunflower for 5 gold. That, not gonna lie, I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not one of the market peoples. But yeah, if we head outside again, and if I just like constantly switch between my accounts, and yeah, there we go. So yeah, on the right of spawn, this is a spawn by the way, in case you didn't know. But yeah, over here behind us we've got a Zodiac shop, which I have absolutely no idea what it sells. Is it even a shop? I think it's a shop. But yeah, as we look around here, you can actually find some pretty amazing buildings. Like, most of them look quite modern, unlike New York. This one looks very modern. I mean, New York's buildings do look modern as well. We've got this sort of wavy thing over here going on around there. Yeah. So if I just walk around and look at stuff, you can see that this place is actually pretty well developed. We've got some street lamps, we've got something big cooking up over this direction. If I could just catch up over here, hello. Yeah, we've got something big coming up here. Don't know what it could be or it couldn't be. But yeah, generally, all these structures and buildings are absolutely beautiful. And over here, you can see something that should probably be we should be concerned about that, I think. But it's not my town, so I don't really care about it. So let's hope no one punches that end crystal accidentally. Yeah, that would be bad. But yeah, looking around in the general sort of landscape around here, everything looks pretty cool. So yeah, I am really enjoying this sort of documentary tour right now, and I think after I add some fancy music behind it, it will be even cooler. Yep, see you guys in the next city where we will be visiting. I have no idea where we're visiting. Downtown Detroit, I think. So yeah, I'll be seeing you in a while after an interview with someone from over here. Bye. And we are recording again. I couldn't bother to like change my hotkeys for recording, so you'll just have to keep seeing that weird thing pop up when I record. And I've also realized that as usual, I stopped recording too early, so in previous clips and after clips, you'll probably see at least half of them where I just cut off at like mid-sentence or something. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. But yeah, here we have an interview from Bigred. He is the mayor of NewArk, which we just visited. There you go. He is the NewArk mayor. And yeah, so here is the list of questions I asked him. We didn't get to ask LandynGunderfan as many questions. However, the last one did take ridiculously long, like 3 minutes over schedule, so we are going to run through this in about 4 minutes. So yeah, so the rank of the player, he's mayor, as I just mentioned. He's really impressive. He's been in the city since the server began, so he's like one of the OG players, which was like 2 years ago, where it's 2018. Because that's when EarthMC was here. And then they joined or created this particular city because, well, this is real relatable. He wanted to make New York City, but then it was already taken, so, you know, he wanted to be in that area, so he decided to make NewArk. The most like about the city is the architecture and the community. Now, this is slightly different to LandynGunderfan because, what I really like was the skyscrapers and high population. What Bigred here is talking about is the community. Now, that suggests that, you know, like, city is like lots of people being together, not necessarily the buildings. The city defining as a collection of buildings or people, I'm fairly sure he didn't really understand because he just said yes. But let's just say he's agreeing to like both definitions. So yeah, what makes his city different from others, like, you know, the most definable building or representation of that city, and he thinks it is the large skyscrapers and mid-rises. I have no idea what mid-rise is, so yeah, let's just, yeah, we're just gonna search up on Google. So that's a low-rise building. What's a mid-rise building? There we go. So quite some modern stuff if we look around in these pictures. So they're not really like skyscrapers, they're more like mid-level. Most of you probably already know this, I don't. But yeah, have they explored the whole of the city? Yes, that makes sense, they're the mayor. Do they think it's the perfect city? Yes, they do, and they are very happy with their city. I hope that didn't take too long, and I'll try not to stop recording too early. So yeah, I'll see you in Houston. Yes, Houston. in Houston. It is interesting, may I say. It's not, as glamorous as all the other towns we've visited so far, but that doesn't mean this place can't be amazing, because it's the small towns that matter. The small towns rise up to the big towns, and then the big towns become nations and that kind of stuff. And Houston here seems like a good example of one of those good descriptions, because they do have their own nation, so they can't be that bad. And yeah, let's hop into it. So yeah, behind me over here is a spawn shot that you would notice as you spawn in. If I could grab the camera back, you can see how beautiful this building looks. It's quite massive, and yeah, very, very impressive stuff. Now, if we look over here on the right, if I could get my camera to, there we go. We've got another interesting building over here. Now, this is also a shop. Apparently it's called Supreme. I don't know why it's called Supreme, but I don't really mind. It's very good building. People on this server have really, really good building skills. And behind here is what looks like to be a massive tube. If we look over here, we've got this very interesting structure that is very interesting. It says Wells Fargo Plaza, and yeah, you could see over there, there's a sign over there, and yeah, very, very beautiful builds around this area. I like how they integrate the water columns into the build, make it look like just looks like it's very intentional, and yeah, I think it adds on to that whole futuristic sense, if that's what they're going for. And then behind the camera is another massive building. I think it's just a thing for big cities and really, really impressively massive builds. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. It's another shop, I believe. And if we walk over here through this road, you will start to see some more architecture. And this one on the left, it seems like some sort of factory or just really massive. It's a Trump Tower. Never mind. Not what I thought it was. But yeah, it's a Trump Tower, and it's still under construction. It's established August 11th. It's been under construction for over half a year now. Well, almost half a year. But yeah, very, very good good architecture once again. We've got the bridge where we could have came through. We've got this strange glass structure over here. It doesn't look finished, so I won't focus on it. Instead, we should focus on this other building that seems to have appeared. It seems to me like an apartment building of some sort. I do not know. They're asking for donations for supplies and materials. However, it seems like a mall of some sort, actually. It seems like a mall of some sort. They have a directory. They have... I don't know. Whatever this thing is, seems grand and very, very tall. This place is genuinely one of the most beautiful towns I've ever seen. New York and NewArk wasn't bad. I mean, they are very, very beautiful in their own sense, but kind of like Houston over here, it's just like they're not trying to be absolutely beautiful and the best of all the towns. But yeah, it just looks very, very cool to me, and I think I might come visit more often. I mean, this is really, really beautiful building. So yeah, we'll see who I manage to get for the interview after this clip. It has taken me so long to get him to answer, but here we go. We've got PietroG, the mayor of Houston. This is actually the last interview I've done in real time. Of course, this is only the third interview you'll see today, but yeah, basically it took me almost a week to get him to answer this. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make this quick because there's also an Astrodome that we'll visit. Not in this session, but it will be towards the end of this documentary, so be sure to watch that. But he was the first member of Houston, and he got councillor when he joined, and then the first mayor of the town stopped playing and handed him the city. He's been in there since June last year, so again, another veteran in EarthMC. He joined because it was his first time in the server and asked for a town, and well, the mayor contacted him. What he likes most is the location and the builds. Most defining about the city, it used to be the community and the builds, but most of the old members don't play anymore, so it's more like a museum now. So yeah, Houston is kind of uninhabited nowadays. What defines the city? The giant builds. He made 5 tallest buildings in Houston in a 1-to-1 scale, and the Astrodome too. Yeah, we'll look at that in the end of the documentary. And then oh yeah, has he explored the city? Wait for it. He claimed it. He claimed the area of like the whole city. So yeah, basically he doesn't even have to explore it. He claimed it. Okay. Is it a perfect city? Not really. He would like to claim more territory, but it's blocked by other towns, which I understand because surrounding Houston is another few towns, and yeah, that prevents him from playing, the inability to build more stuff. He is happy like the stuff he achieved with his friends, and he wished he could do more stuff, but they don't play anymore due to the toxicity of other players. So yeah, there we go. There's PietroG, mayor of Houston currently, and yeah, we've got this interview done. Next up, Chicago. All right, welcome back. We are now in Chicago. I've just like arrived here. I haven't been here again. I'm just here as like a visitor, a tourist, to contemplate on how beautiful the builds are and to appreciate it as an outsider. Now, first off, we've got this spawn building here. We've also got a lovely map on the left. So yeah, that green dot is where we are right now, and it seems that we need to go a bit to the right to see like the majority of buildings. So yeah, let's go. Follow the red torches for the what now? I don't understand what it says, so why not? Let's follow the red torches. This is like the most entertaining thing we've had so far today. So yeah, sure, we'll follow these redstone torches to wherever they want us to go. So it wants us to turn right. Ooh, is that McDonald's? Hey, McDonald's, and apparently it's coronavirus free. Nice. Interesting. We're not gonna investigate too much around here. Let's continue following these redstone torches because, well, it's one of the only things I can do around here. Ah, there we go. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Oh, I get it now. I didn't get it in the beginning, but yeah, very interesting. It's another shop, and it's not a real shop, but around here you can actually see that we've got some more architecture, some futuristic building around here. And yeah, I really like the structure of this. Like earlier when we visited Houston, yeah, all the builds were, you know, like skyscrapers and that kind of stuff. But over here, we get to see a more futuristic sense, if that makes sense. Like Houston, New York, all of that. That's more of a modern sense, but this kind of stuff really looks like the top-notch futuristic stuff. And over here we seem to have a massive hotel. So yeah, we are going to look at that as well. We've got a pig horde or whatever over here. We've also, yep, there we go, there's a hotel. It says this is the hotel elevator. Doesn't really seem like the hotel elevator. Wait, I think they spelled it wrong. Yeah, hotel elevator. Oh wait, no, yeah, it is hotel elevator. But yeah, it seems to be in construction, so let's not disturb that. Let's follow the redstone torches back to the beginning while admiring our builds around this area a little bit more. So over here we have some more of the buildings we've passed earlier. We've got a map company over here. Yep, map company over here. Doesn't seem to be selling any maps. It does seem to be selling some wool on the inside, as you can see there. Yep. But yeah, we are now back at spawn, and I think we should continue walking straight up this side, where we find another fancy building over here, and a bunch. I'm just gonna let my cam account roam free to look around. Ooh, I like what it's doing, what the builder is doing with the curves and the spirals. This is actually Lunar Enterprises. They've got stuff selling. Yeah, very, very cool. We've got a map art shop over here. Yep, this one does sell maps. But yeah, we've got Donut Maps over here, which is another famous map maker company over here. You can see the map maker union banner sort of thing. Not really banner, but yeah. If I go forward, you will find you won't really find much except another majestic building far behind me, if you might be able to see. No, you won't. Let me go further this side. Yeah, there you go. You can see a mossy brick building, giant apartment sort of building. I just yeah, I'm not the best at architecture, but yeah, very, very beautiful builds around here. Again, it has the sense that it's not as crowded as New York or NewArk. I kind of like towns like this where they space everything out. Yeah, it just seems way more spacious and kind of, in a way, more graceful. But not that I'm just telling that, you know, no, don't build skyscrapers, not that kind of thing. It's just this kind of city or town feels a bit more relaxing. So yeah, we'll be visiting Los Angeles and downtown Detroit next. And then now we have Zafuma from Chicago. So this is the second last interview I've done, and it's Chicago. And right now I'm just waiting for PietroG, the mayor of Houston, to answer my questions, and then the documentary can be released. So again, we've got the exact same questions over here, and we'll just read through his answers. So he is the mayor of Chicago and nation leader of the Illinois. I think that's the first player we've had who's a nation leader, but I don't really know. Perhaps other people around here are also nation leaders. Makes sense because their town is a nation spawn. So he has been in Chicago for about a month, so a bit longer than some of them maybe, but compared to others, he stayed in this city slightly less than all of the others. He joined the nation when I was offered it for 900G. So he bought the nation. That's interesting. The thing he likes most about the city is all the fantastic buildings. He thinks the skyscrapers are great as well as the normal houses. Now, I think this is the first interviewee who actually mentioned that normal houses are also lovable, but I probably forgot something about that. Probably someone else we've interviewed said that as well. He thinks this city is a collection of buildings because currently there are only 30 citizens. So yeah, I think this is referring to his own city. But yeah, interesting. First person we've had to say the city is a collection of buildings. Lots of people said a combination, but in this case it's more of a collection of buildings because there are only 30 citizens. He thinks his city is different from others because of the history. There have been many famous players that have led this nation before him, such as Cubs _ and Anorse1. Nangla, I have no idea who they are, but I only joined about 1 month ago, so. And he has explored his entire city, and he believes the perfect city is one with many active players and many plots. I don't know if Chicago is one with many active players and many plots, but I don't know. And he is very happy in his city. So yeah, there we go. Answer from Mayor of Chicago, and next after this you will have a tour of Los Angeles. So here we have Professor Shelled Reptile. If we look around the office, we've got lots of stuff in his office. We've got a lectern, a cartography table. So yeah. So let's tell him to begin introduction. I'm really sorry this has to be in like Minecraft Pocket Edition. I would hide like the HUD like I did with the with my introduction, But you probably wouldn't notice if I didn't tell you that was in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And okay, good afternoon. Well, it could be morning, but okay. Gone. We've also got this bee around here, trapped in here. I don't know if that's like animal cruelty or something, but okay then. Let's let him go on. I will be assisting Jamie with his documentary. Okay, gone. Obviously, I will make this less silent by adding some music. Oh God, there was just a thunderstorm out there. Jeez. Okay, I know it's real. Okay, though I can't bring this skin across versions, so I will use a disturbing orange one. Okay. Okay then. Go on. You can also see that here's a Professor Shelled Reptile. I let this bee out. That bee in the cage is perfectly fine, do not worry. It's not in the cage anymore. Oh, I let it free just before he said that. Well, now it isn't. Yeah, I opened it. I let it out. You're welcome, bee. Also, when one sees two tall paintings, there's gotta be some sort of secret interest, right? I'll catch you later. Okay? Dang it, no secret interest. Let's go back here. Anything else? Yes. What you expect to find in this documentary? So yeah, let's just see what you expect to find in our documentary. His skin is really, really funny. Very, very funny indeed. And he blinks as well, because, you know, blinking is a thing in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So yeah. I wonder, would that be like fly back in here? I mean, I certainly can be in here. This is gonna be a fun view, isn't it? I'm just gonna stay here. Wait for him to answer. I expected to find cities and that had buildings far better than this office, but I was not expecting such good structures. Okay then, thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. I know it says the banks for tour time, but yeah. Now let's hop into the tours. And we are now, oh God, I wasn't meant to do that. So we are now in Los Angeles. So I am now here with Shelled Reptile. So, Shelled Reptile, hello. I'm afraid I'll have to, I couldn't get him to join our Discord chat, so, yeah, so he is the person who I've been trying to, get to tour with us. And now we are in Los Angeles, and later we will visit downtown Detroit. But now we are going to visit this town. So if I tell him to follow me, right? So over here we have the town hall. We've got the Los Angeles City Hall. Shelled Reptile is just gonna be looking around. I did kind of force him to get in here quite early. However, if we turn around over here, we've got quite some nice mid-rises over here. We've got just generally really modern buildings like this one over here. We've got a bit of landscape, but yeah, very cool stuff. Now I'm going to ask Shelled Reptile a question. You can't tell his name, but he is Shelled Reptile. So I'm just gonna ask him what is your opinion on these buildings? There you go. I asked him that, and now I'm going to wait for him to answer me in my main account, which is this one. So I'm just gonna have to wait for him to answer me somehow. I don't know. I have to wait for him. So yeah, I think he's typing. So as he's typing, we could look around a bit more. Like over here, we've got some sort of shop. I think it's yeah, it's a shop. And Shelled Reptile says they are very well built, certainly far better than anything he could do, which is okay, I guess. So yeah, if we look over here, we've got a sandstone building, sort of thing. Again, really grand building. And if we ask his opinion on this, what about this building? So yeah, I like how they put the sandstone and involve it with the greenery. As you can see, it is kind of a savanna because of the grass. And if we look back, we have another grand building, which looks pretty futuristic. Yeah, and if we look around, we can find another modern house over here. If I could just walk over to here, there we go. We do seem to be like receiving some sort of modern building. Yes, sorry, I was kind of distracted by Shelled Reptile because okay, wait for it. Yeah, he's in our documentary now, so I'm just gonna tell him to maybe walk away. We're making a documentary. Documentary, I typed. So yeah, I'm still waiting on Shelled Reptile's review. He's like, oh sorry, and he just goes away. That's completely fine. We understand you're not the first person. But yeah, there we go. Shelled Reptile has entered the thing, and then if we look back at the sandstone building, Shelled Reptile said they actually used bricks well mixed with the sandstone. Looks like an old building. He also likes the trees. Oh yeah, custom made trees, very cool. There's little men walking away. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna stop here. So yeah, I will cut off. I will cut off over here, and we will have our interview with the mayor of California. So yeah, very good stuff. Let's hop on to the interview. And we are here. I do not know if you saw like the quick flash of the weird thing that pops up when I control G. I hoped not. now we have Gawker, who is the mayor of Los Angeles, and he or she, they decided to interview like actively, which is like one of the only people who actually volunteered. In fact, one of 3 out of the 7 interviews that we'll have, which is very impressive. Like, yeah, I like it when people are this active. But yeah, they've also decided to answer in a speech or a massive paragraph, basically. So their rank is Los Angeles as mayor, and I've been in the city since I founded it in August. So that's last year. So he's been mayor for half a year, which is, you know, very, very cool. And, you know, lasted longer than LandynGunderfan, but we're not here to laugh at people. So yeah, he lives in San Diego in real life and visits LA often, and, you know, they really admire this city. So that answers why they joined or created this particular city. They visited it a lot, and they really wanted to recreate it for EarthMC because they were lacking such an important place. That is true. These places aren't too big, and not gonna lie, I'm actually talking about this interview before I have the tour, but I have like Skyped past it quickly, and I do like its architecture. So yeah, he most loves the community and geography in general. So, you know, back to our idea about the people and community. I feel like I'm annotating a poem or something. But yeah, when he first arrived in LA, the ruins of the old LA have been cleared out. So apparently there was a previous LA. I did not know that. Has been cleared out, and there was a lot of land to work with. However, much of the city's history was still intact, and I remained in close contact with the mayor of the old Los Angeles, no jutsu. Okay then. So yeah, he's got quite some links with the previous mayor, which is good. It's like handing down to the next king or something. His city is essentially a blend of buildings from all different architects. So more links to people building different stuff, and he tried to incorporate as much as a real LA as he could, kind of like New York, where most of the buildings are massive skyscrapers that actually exist in the real New York. I believe it's most different due to its relative isolation from other settlements. Yeah, on the map it is quite far away from anything else. While Southern California was populated one time, he now feels like LA encompasses the whole thing. And of course, LA isn't perfect and never will be, but he knows he is happy as the mayor. Okay, I'm sorry for that. My microphone decided to not work anymore. So I think I was talking about perfection. Yes. This is the first interview in real life where the interviewee actually says their city is not perfect, which is kind of really impressive that like they admit it, but they know it isn't perfect, but he knows he's happy. So this is kind of different to everyone else you know, where they think it is perfect. So this shows I know, sympathy and empathy for the city even more. I can't wait to visit the city now. As of now, the entire county until Malibu has been claimed, which I believe should be its own town, like it once was on EarthMC. As leader of California, I'm still looking for the right person to govern Malibu. Okay, there we have it, and yeah, we will be touring downtown Detroit next. See ya! And we are now in downtown Detroit. So yeah. Okay, she is moving. Okay, so yeah. We did try to record this clip earlier, but server shut down, so let's try this again. So, behind me you can see a massive shop with ridiculous amounts of signs. Let's not look at that, because behind us we've got the Mall of Michigan. It's absolutely massive and amazing. We've got lots of stuff around here. Now, if I could just get him to like turn around, there we go. So yeah, so welcome to Michigan. Everything is grand and stuff. So if we walk around over here, we can see some more buildings, and I actually think that this is the previous town hall of Michigan. I have no idea what he's doing. Let's focus back on the documentary. So yeah, this used to be the previous town hall of Michigan, and I think someone is actually here. Oh yeah, he is. So yeah, that used to be the town hall of Michigan. Let's tell him that used to be the town hall. So yeah, this building here used to be the town hall, and if you go there, oh, it's called Michigan Central now. So yeah, and we've also got the dude up there. He is just investigating us. I'm sure I'll have to tell him to don't worry, we're just making a documentary. So yeah, this used to be the town hall. If we look to the other side, we've got another massive sort of White Housey building. Really cool build this. I'm going to ask Shelled Reptile's opinion. Yeah, ask his opinion on this building. And then we'll just look at this one. It's really beautiful, again with the sandstone and the trap doors. Good use of shrubbery. So yeah, really cool stuff. So yeah, very cool. He's just writing down his opinion by standing in the door and definitely not being in the way. He thinks the building is really impressive, and I think that's all he has to say. So if we keep walking down this path, we might find some construction going on. We could find a side entrance to here where we have an aquarium and stuff. We've got another building here, which is a shop. We've completely lost Shelled Reptile. So yeah, I have no idea where he went. So yeah. Oh, okay. As per usual, he has decided to interrupt our documentary. How nice. So yeah. So look back over here. We've got another massive structure. Very impressive and grand buildings in general around this area. I have no idea where Shelled Reptile went. He probably got lost, or just, I don't know, doing stuff. So yeah, if we look around over here, oh my god, it's really dark, but you can see like lots of skyscrapers and stuff around this area. Oh, and Shelled Reptile apparently says there's info in the visitor center. I don't really care about that. I just realized I rolled my tools in front of the camera. That was weird. Okay, so yeah, let's go meet up with Shelled Reptile, and we can call it quits, shall we? So if I just do the clever thing of let's say goodbye. I'm gonna tell Shelled Reptile, let's say goodbye /MSG Shelled Reptile come out. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch between accounts running over there. Very good. And they have a parrot from Lagos apparently, Shelled Reptile said. that's interesting, I guess. There he is. I'm gonna run at him to say goodbye. So if he could come out, so ever kind of him. Okay, let's say goodbye. /MSG shall repel. Come out and say goodbye. If you could just come out here. Yup. There we go. Let's wait for him to come out. He's hiding behind there. Let's wait for him. And a bit more. And a bit more. And a bit more. Come out here, dude. Jeez. Just trying to, like... I mean, this angle kind of works, but it's kind of weird. Okay, did you read the stuff in here? No, I have not. But yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this documentary. And I hope you've learned something. So we're signing out. Owl is once again behind us. Let's just try not to get him to intrude our documentary. He isn't. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's documentary. A new one should be coming out. Well, it might be coming out on more cities in North America, maybe Canada as well. Okay then, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this documentary, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. So, hello, we are now with TJPlaysNow, and he is the owner of Walmart, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, I started on the server, about, let me double check to make sure my date's right, about 4 months ago now, almost.
Okay.
And I've just been part of Michigan ever since I joined, basically.
Okay. So, why did you join Michigan?
I joined Michigan because Spiffles was online, and I just asked about joining a town in America, and he messaged me.
Okay. So what do you like most about Michigan?
Well, Michigan's got a whole bunch going for it. I love the just look of the town. The roads make it look really good all around together, and there's not a whole bunch of towns that are as big as Michigan.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically just New York, Michigan, and a few more towns that are actually big in like the whole map. So what do you like most about Michigan?
Well, I don't know if I have a particular favorite thing about Michigan. Michigan all around is just pretty great. The whole political system is nice, and then just all of the people in Michigan too.
Oh, okay. So this next question, I think it's really deep and really just really deep for an interview like this. So, I copied it off the internet, so you can't blame me for this question. But do you think a city defines as a collection of buildings or a collection of people?
Well, a city is going to be more of, not necessarily a collection of just people or a collection of just buildings, but a city is what all of it comes together to be. So all of the people and all of the buildings all working together as like a whole.
Okay, that's actually the best answer I've gotten for this question. So what do you think makes Michigan different from other cities?
Well, in all honesty, I don't know much about other cities, so Michigan's nice, and it has me.
Okay then. So have you explored the whole of Michigan?
Yep, I pretty much know everywhere around Michigan.
Okay, so what do you think is a perfect city?
Like, what do you mean?
So as in, like, would a perfect city have, like, I don't know, like, people in this city, like, all working together, making a really, integrated community, that kind of stuff.
You can't define a perfect city because every city is going to be different.
Okay.
I think that what is needed to be worked on is more like the structure of how all of the cities come together. Because all of the cities are different, it's hard to make things flow together properly between the cities.
Okay. And last question, are you happy in your city?
I mean, yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, thank you for your time. And yeah, thank you in general. Bye.
Yeah.
So, we are now here with our second interviewee from downtown Detroit or Michigan. So, what is your name?
EmattpoYou.
Okay, and what is your rank in Michigan? Are you like just your normal civilian, a builder, or
A builder, basically, yeah.
Okay, so how long?
Your connection just dropped off. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I hear you again.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been in Michigan?
Around 3 weeks.
Okay, so why did you join this city?
It was actually, I was stuck in the Grand Canyon with, like, literally one heart and half a shank of food. So, like, I need a town. Give me a town. Any town. And so someone suggested, or Spiffles suggested, Michigan. And so I decided to join. I bought these 4 plots, and then started building this house.
Okay.
Very good.
So what do you most like about Michigan?
Really, it's the atmosphere. It's like you completely forget that you're in a real-world map. It's more like a community project-like place.
Okay. Do you think a city defines as a collection of buildings or a collection of people?
I'd say both. You have to have the population and the buildings.
Okay.
It's not just, if you have all the buildings and they're all completely empty. No, it's not going to be like, you have a city. It has to be the population and the people.
Okay. What makes Michigan different from other cities?
It's actually interesting to look at. It's not like the other countries which are like, if you go out that way, you're going to be completely lost and confused. Like, here, it's just like, you walk in, or you teleport in, and you go around and, like, you know how to get back.
Okay. Have you explored the whole of the city?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. What do you think would be a perfect city?
Good transportation, good people, good mayor,
Okay.
a good community.
Okay. So, final question, are you happy in your city?
Yes, this is a nice, it's beautiful. There's the Statue of Liberty down there.
Okay.
You have the sideways house.
Okay, I guess I'll walk around over there in a second. But thank you for your time, and Okay, I'll tell you when the documentary is released.
Alright, you're welcome.
And there we have it. We have toured a total of 6 towns on the EarthMC's server. We have also found out quite a bit about different towns and their sort of ways of building, their architecture across all different places in EarthMC's America. Yeah, we've learned a lot from our interviewees. I hope you have too. Obviously, I am not stopping here. I will be making more and more documentaries or movies or short clips depending on what you're after. Comment down below on where you think or you want me to go next time. And yeah, comment down what you want me to do. And of course, here is the Astrodome that we couldn't manage to find in Houston, and that PietroG mentioned to us that, well, this thing existed. And you can see it's quite the massive build, if you ask me. But yeah, this tour, I hope you've learned quite a bit. I'm sure me and Shelled Reptile has also learned our share of new knowledge. Here we go, we have Chicago with us walking around downtown looking at this building. As I said, is a really exciting structure. Very different compared to the others. But yeah, as I have mentioned before, just because it's a giant city doesn't mean I absolutely have to love it. I do love the small cities as well, such as this one, Los Angeles. They're not the most well-spoken of towns in America, but I chose it. Well, kinda I chose it because, like, you know, it looked semi-decent and looked like a city, but also I really enjoy looking at small towns. I enjoy small towns because, like, it shows us that all cities, even the big ones, start from something small, like from a group of around 5 to 10 people maybe, into a massive city up to, like, I don't know, like 30, 50, 100, depends on the city really. But yeah, this tour, this documentary has really time.